Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, April 28, 2025. Tease Eric Forrester, John McCook, will push Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K, to do a 180. However, Ridge firmly states that he's already committed to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, confides in Hope Logan. Annika Noel, fans watched as Eric and Donna Logan, Jennifer Carise, schemed with Brooke. Eric is convinced that Bridgie belongs together. The patriarch has always been a huge Bridgie supporter. Eric doesn't think badly of Taylor, but just has always felt Brooke was the right woman for Ridge. Despite all their complications and problems over the years, Eric still feels this way. When Brooke went missing at the fashion show, Ridge started to blast Eric for his plan. Then Brooke showed up and the plan seemed to work. In front of the audience, Ridge grabbed Brooke's hand while she wore a wedding dress. They looked like they belonged together and the audience clapped as they held hands on the runway. However, this could have just been for the crowd's sake. It wouldn't be such a great show if it ended with heartbreak. At the same time, Ridge is already committed to someone else. Eric isn't respecting the relationship as so many characters like to call it. Despite Eric's urging, Ridge will tell his father that he is not going back to Brooke. Ridge makes it clear that he is staying with Taylor because that is who he has committed himself to. Eric might disagree, but he should know better than to push too hard. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke will go home and open up to her daughter. Brooke will also want Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, support. Brooke knows the vile names that Ridge called the young designer. However, Brooke still wants to get Ridge back. When Hope learns the news, her lips pucker up like a lemon. However, Hope tells her mother that if that's what she wants, then go for it. Over with Taylor, she will likely open up to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Miss Hins Wood. Both Taylor and Steffi watched as Bridgie were on the runway together while the audience clapped. Taylor looked heartbroken and distraught. However, Steffi will likely encourage her mother not to give up. She hasn't lost Ridge to Brooke yet. Opening scene. Forrester Creations CEO office. The Monday morning sun filters through the sleek blinds at Forrester Creations, casting long golden shadows on the polished floors of the executive suite. Ridge Forrester stands with his arms crossed, jaw clenched, staring out over the LA skyline. Behind him, Eric Forrester closes the door with a quiet finality. "Don't walk away from this, Ridge," Eric says with quiet urgency. "This is your family." Ridge turns, his eyes steely but tired. "I am here for the family, but I won't endorse a lie. You know what happened in Rome. You've seen what this company's become under all the secrets and misdirection. You want me to pretend again?" Eric's voice cracks slightly. "I want you to see the bigger picture. This company, our legacy, it survives on unity. I need you and RG on the same page." He's spiraling Ridge. Ever since Luna left, he's lost his vision, his spark. Ridge's expression softens only slightly. "Maybe RJ needs time, not a cover-up. You can't ask me to pretend Luna didn't run, or that she didn't need to." Eric sighs. "You don't know what she was running from." That silences Ridge for a beat. "Don't I?" he replies, voice low. "You and I both know this family has a long history of pushing women to the edge." Eric frowns. "So you're blaming us for her leaving?" "I'm saying there's a pattern, and I won't stand by and repeat it." The tension crackles. Eric places a trembling hand on the desk, looking every bit the aging patriarch holding on by threads. "If you don't help RJ," Eric says, "I fear we might lose him next." Scene 2, Brooke's living room. Brooke Logan sits curled on her sofa, a half-finished cup of tea on the table beside her. The house is quiet except for the occasional chirp of birds outside. She's dressed immaculately, but her eyes betray the weariness of a woman with too many unfinished chapters. Across from her, Taylor Hayes sits composed, but visibly anxious. The two women regard each other with wary civility. It's funny, Brooke says softly, how peaceful this house is, considering how much chaos we stirred here over the years. Taylor offers a bittersweet smile. We've come a long way, haven't we? Brooke shrugs. Have we though? Or are we just circling the same heartbreak over and over? Taylor straightens, sensing the shift. You're still in love with Ridge. Brooke doesn't deny it. And you're not. Taylor hesitates. I've accepted that Ridge has his own journey. Whether it leads to me or not, I won't chase him anymore. You know, Brooke says eventually, sometimes I wonder if we were meant to be rivals or allies. Taylor chuckles softly. Maybe both. Then Brooke leans forward, her voice tinged with a mix of hope and fear. What if we walked away from Ridge, from the triangle? What if we actually chose ourselves for once? Taylor's eyes widen. Are you saying? Brooke nods. I think I'm done chasing a man who can't decide. Taylor doesn't answer right away, but the idea lingers, tempting. Scene 3. Hope's cabin. Hope Logan sits at her sewing machine, but her fingers are idle, resting on fabric she hasn't touched in 20 minutes. She stares into space, her thoughts miles away. Thomas Forrester walks in quietly, holding a sketchbook and a smile he's clearly trying to summon for her. You haven't returned my calls, he says gently. Hope blinks out of her haze. I've been distracted. Thomas sits across from her. You don't have to explain. After everything with Liam and Deacon, and now Luna, things have been intense. She nods, then looks up, and Steffi wants me out. Thomas's brow furrows. She's on edge. The whole company feels unstable right now. Because of me? Hope asks, her voice tinged with guilt. No. Because of all of us. He takes her hand. Hope, you built something powerful with hope for the future. That matters. You matter. She pulls her hand back slowly. I appreciate that. But it doesn't change what Steffi thinks. Or what the board might decide. Thomas's eyes search hers. Are you giving up? Hope sighs. No, but I'm not sure I belong at Forrester anymore. Not the way things are. Thomas leans in. Then let's change them. Together. She offers a small, strained smile. But her heart isn't in it. Not yet. Scene 4. Steffi's office. Steffi Forrester is in full CEO mode. Clipboard in hand, barking orders over the phone. When she hangs up, she doesn't even look up before snapping at her assistant. I need the Paris numbers, and someone calls end. I want eyes on the new designs before close of business. Finn walks in, his presence slowing her urgency for a moment. You're overdoing it again, he says. I don't have a choice, she replies. Hope's line is crumbling, Argie's a ghost, and Thomas is distracted. Finn crosses his arms. And how much of that is you're doing? Steffi freezes. Excuse me? You pushed Hope to the brink, Finn says. You told her to walk away. Now you're surprised she might? She's a distraction. Always has been. Finn narrows his eyes. Or maybe she's just the latest threat to your control. The words land heavy, but Steffi masks the hit. She doesn't belong here anymore. Neither does this version of you, Finn mutters before walking out. Scene 5. Luna's apartment, flashback. As Archie stares at his phone in the dark, his mind replays the last night he saw Luna, her face streaked with tears, her whispered apology. The look in her eyes when she said, I can't stay here. He remembers grabbing her hand. Don't go, he pleaded. She pulled away. I love you, RJ, she said. But this world isn't meant for people like me. I was raised in secrets. And this place, it devours secrets. I can't lose myself again. Then she was gone. Back in the present, RJ puts the phone down. No calls, no texts, no Luna. He wipes his eyes and turns to his sketchpad, but the pages remain blank. Scene 6. Eric's house. Donna Logan brings Eric a glass of water and kisses his cheek. You okay? She asks. Eric nods slowly. I asked Ridge to help RJ. He refused. Donna frowns. He's hurting too. They all are. Eric sits back, staring at a framed photo of his sons. I built this empire thinking love and business could coexist. But now, everyone's either lying to stay or running to survive. Donna's eyes mist over. You're still the heart of this family. Don't forget that. Eric smiles faintly. Then it's time the heart starts fighting again. Scene 7, Forrester Creations, Design Room. Hope walks into the empty design room. Her fingers trail across the dress forms, her memories swimming, her first fitting, her lines deep-it, her proudest collection. She pulls out a sketch from her folder, one of her latest designs. Romantic, hopeful, elegant. She stares at it for a long moment, then rips it in half. Just as she's about to toss it in the trash, Thomas appears in the doorway, witnessing the moment. Don't, he says, striding over. I can't do this anymore, she breathes. I'm tired of being the scapegoat. The outsider. The woman people whisper about. You're not that woman, Thomas says firmly. Hope looks at him, eyes shimmering. Then who am I, Thomas? He reaches for her hands again. You're the heart of this brand. Of me. But this time, Hope doesn't pull away. And yet, she doesn't lean in either. I need time, she says. Thomas nods slowly. I'll wait. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.